30 years after Hindu Puja was stopped at the disputed Gyanvapi Mosque site in Varanasi, after yesterday's court order in the city, the Vyas Ji Ka Tehkana has been unsealed and the first puja in 3 decades was performed in the early hours of this morning. And these are the pictures that you're seeing on your screen right now in the basement cellars of the Gyanvapi Mosque complex. Since then, it has been announced that there will be 5 aartis daily conducted at this cellar. While Hindu devotees are overjoyed, the Muslim side has filed a review petition in the Allahabad High Court challenging the Varanasi District Court's order that paved the way for what's happening on your screen. Here's a report.
"30 years later, deities were offered puja once again on 1st February 2024 at the southern cellars of Gyanvapi Mosque. 9 hours after the Varanasi court directed local administration to ensure that 10 cellars were unsealed, a diya was lit and aarti was performed. People thronged to worship and witnessed the historic moment at Vyas Ji Ka Tehkana. At the end of the puja, 3 decades later, devotees received bhog prasad at this sacred shrine.
Movement has been set after the court verdict. Within hours, district magistrate and his team held a meeting, and in the wee hours yesterday, a meeting was held and the barricades were removed, the doors were opened and puja part began.
आनंद है, खुशी क्या कहें, आनंद मतलब एक आध्यात्मिक बोध है और ये 1993 से ये चल रहा था और ये डिसीजन कल आया है तो खुशी तो जरूर है।
इस समय खुल गया है तो बड़ी खुशी की बात है। हम लोग भी दर्शन करना चाह रहे हैं कि खुले के दर्शन करें,
इसीलिए यहाँ पर खड़े हुए।
हाँ जी,
दर्शन करने का मौका मिले।
हाँ, दर्शन करने का मौका मिले।
The area near the mosque, located right next to Kashi Vishwanath temple, witnessed frenetic activity late Wednesday night. The Varanasi administration swung into action. Heavy security was deployed. Barricading was removed from around the mosque cellars, named Vyas Ji Ka Tehkana. A path was created so that devotees could offer prayers. The puja started around 3 a.m. on Thursday morning.
माननीय न्यायालय का जो ऑर्डर है उसकी कंप्लेंट किया गया। कोर्ट ऑर्डर की कंप्लेंट किया गया।
स्थिति यह है कि कल कोर्ट की ऑर्डर की कंप्लायंस में राज्य सरकार ने वहां पे कोर्ट की ऑर्डर को कंप्लाई कर दिया है और बैरिकेडिंग से एक गेट बना दिया गया है और वहां पे जो देवी देवता विराजमान थे उन देवी देवताओं को पुनः स्थापित करके वहां पे पूजा पाठ नित्य चालू कर दिया गया है। तो आज की जो वस्तु स्थिति है वो ये है कि व्यास जी के तहखाने में नियमित पूजा पाठ शुरू हो चुका है।
Gyanvapi Mosque has 4 cellars in its basement. One of them was in the possession of priest Somnath Vyas's family living nearby. Vyas family has been in charge of puja rituals in the cellar before it was sealed in 1993. Somnath Vyas is maternal great-grandfather of one of the petitioners, Shailendra Pathak. In court, Pathak argued that as hereditary priests, they should be allowed to enter the structure and worship Shringar Gauri and other visible and invisible deities in the cellar.
Order has been complied with by district administration, keeping in view the law and order situation which may retaliate. And the second thing is, these orders are not kept. These orders are not kept for waiting. These orders are implemented immediately. Therefore, the district administration, in its wisdom, has implemented the order last night, and from today, the worshippers, they are being allowed, they are entering, and they are worshipping there.
The Gyanvapi Masjid Committee has moved the Allahabad High Court, challenging the Varanasi District Court's order, allowing the Hindus to perform puja in Vyas Ji Ka Tehkana, or the southern cellar of the Gyanvapi structure. They claim that they were deprived of any remedy as the administration opened the cellar in hasty midnight operation.
इस देश के संविधान में ही ये व्यवस्था दी है कि अगर आप किसी आदेश से सहमत नहीं है, किसी कोर्ट के न्यायालय के निचली अदालत के फैसले से सहमत नहीं, तो आप ऊपर जाएं, उसके लिए समय होता है। लेकिन सवाल इस बात का है कि सरकार क्या चाहती है? सरकार यही चाहती है कि पूरा देश, वो हिंदू मुसलमान, वो मंदिर मस्जिद के झगड़े में उलझा रहे।
At the back of this, a video has emerged on social media that shows some youth changing the signboard towards the Gyanvapi Masjid complex. They can be seen pasting a sign saying Gyanvapi Mandir Marg. With Samarth Srivastav in Varanasi, Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining me now is senior advocate and one of the faces of the entire Gyanvapi case, Harishankar Jain. He and his son Vishnu Jain have been leading the legal battle for the Hindu side in the Gyanvapi case. Harishankar ji, आपको नमस्कार. Welcome to India Today. हमने देखा है आज हरिशंकर जी की the puja has started in the Tehkana, in the cellars of the Gyanvapi Mosque complex. I want to ask you, Harishankar ji, कि legally अगर हम देखेंगे तो अगला step क्या होगा? What is the next step legally, sir? Because Muslim side ने इसको challenge किया है, तो इसके बाद what is the next step legally you're expecting, sir?
देखिए, Muslim side has approached today to the Honorable Allahabad High Court, and whenever the date is fixed in the High Court, we will be there to oppose the petition, and we are hopeful that the matter will be decided by the Honorable High Court at the earliest. And second thing is, there is no question of any second step. The step is that puja should go on, and we should get the temple as it was originally before demolition at the earliest. And the present structure of so-called mosque, that should go, that should be removed. That is the main prayer. This is the ancillary prayer. कि यहाँ पूजा शुरू हो गई, that is not sufficient. Our motto is, and our main relief is, that the entire area belongs to deity. It should be given to deity. Deity be declared owner, and possession should be given. And for that purpose, we have filed a suit, and suit is going on. And I think today or tomorrow, we will get the entire premises, and like Ajodhya, we will construct a magnificent Hindu temple of Lord Shiva, as it was glorious in 1580 before the demolition. It is our desire. And secondly, the report, ASI report, has confirmed that actually there was a temple that has been demolished, and once it is proved that temple was demolished, then the present structure has been constructed. So I very happily submit that it can't be a mosque. You can't say anything as mosque if the same as is constructed after demolishing a Hindu temple or any religious place. So in this case, you will find that unnecessary Muslims are claiming, even though report is there, every proof is there. The Irfan Habib, one of the prominent historians, has also written and accept that it was a mosque which has been raised after demolishing Hindu temple.
Harishankar ji, do you think that there is a possibility for an amicable reconciliation, sir? Do you think that, with the ASI report, with Irfan Habib, the historian, with some amount of public opinion saying that unlike the Ayodhya issue, which was stretched on for a very long time, in this case it should be, a reconciliation should happen unilaterally from the Muslim side. Do you think there is a possibility of that, sir? Do you think?
I think only one thing, that we are not going to give up any inch of land of Sri Kashi Vishwanath temple. We are not going to give up. And whatever the formula of negotiation, that is for the other side. We are not going to give and take. And without give and take, there can be no compromise. It is for the Muslim side to leave this place, because it has been proved to be Hindu temple. And at temple side, you can't construct temple. Construct a mosque. Because once a temple, always a temple. Even under Islamic law, you cannot say that on the plinth, on the demolished structure of the Hindu temple, you can construct any mosque. You say and declare in so many words. In Ajodhya case also, a number of Muslim clerics have declared that we can't construct any mosque over a land which belongs to a temple. Fulfill this, your commitment.
Okay.
And here is the overwhelming evidence that, I repeat, that you constructed this structure after demolishing a Hindu temple.
The
only thing is,
I take your word, sir. I take your point. I take your word. My third question to you, sir, is, theoretically everything is going by the book. It's going to the court. Legal, all the legal remedies are being used for this particular dispute. My question to you, sir, are you concerned about possible communal tensions? There will be vested interests who will try and use this issue to fan tensions in communities on both sides, to create polarization, etc. Are you concerned about that, sir? Because at the foundational level, this is theoretically a very sound case. It is going through the courts. But there is always a threat of communalization and tension and lack of harmony in society as a result, sir. Are you concerned about that?
Yes. The only thing is, when we demand our right, you say communal tension. When they demand their right, it is secularism. What the type of secularism? And why tension? The matter is in the court. Court is deciding. And if you do not allow us to go through court, the very foundation of constitution, that is rule of law, that goes. That is meaningless. To go to court, get our right decided through court is the legal process. And that is the intention of the constitution. And once you go to the court, you say polarization, communalism, secularism. Where it comes? If I go like Shaheen Bagh, on roads, then you say don't polarize. That is another question. Here we are not polarizing. We are not giving any call for any agitation. But it is only court. And you see, that once court decides anything, you say like this, if there will be communization, there will be unrest. I say it is Gundaism. It is Bahubali. Like Bahubali was saying that we have captured our house, but if you speak, we will kill you. And there will be chaos and disorder.
Okay.
So what is this type of thing? Threat we are threatening? It is not rule of law. It is not the intention of the constitution. Country is governed by constitution. And going to court and filing suit in court is one of the basic features of the constitution. And we have adopted that policy.
The question, Harishankarji, my final question
to you. And you cannot say.
My final question to you, I take your point, sir. My final question to you is after Ayodhya, after Gyanvapi, there's the Krishna Janmabhoomi issue, and your son Vishnu Jain has also talked about filing petitions across a range of different structures in different parts of the country. There will be concerns, sir, in society about where this ends. People will start interpreting this as a Hindu triumphalism, a kind of crusade. I'm just saying that that's how it will be interpreted, and that could lead to disharmony in society, sir.
So I repeat, once you conceive this idea, you are killing my rights under the constitution. Filing the suit and approaching the court for redress of grievances. If you quote it as a communal disharmony, so how we can live? Where Article 25 will go? Whether Article 25 of the Constitution is meant only for Muslims. They have a fundamental right of religion. And we have no right of fundamental right to religion. We are fighting for a fundamental right. We are starving to get back the right which have been taken away. We kindly read Article 13. All laws enforced in the territory of India, in so far they are inconsistent with the provisions of the Constitution, shall be void. All the actions which have been committed, sin has been committed, illegality has been committed, a temple has been demolished.
So you're saying even the Taj Mahal, the Qutub Minar, and other such structures will also be, the subject of petitions by you, sir, going forward?
I have filed. I have already filed. I filed Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, Krishna Janmabhoomi, Dhar Goshala, and 16 petitions regarding temple, for restoration of temple, is likely to be filed, and we will contest all over India. It may be West Bengal, maybe Andhra, maybe Tamil Nadu, maybe UP, maybe Bihar, everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere. It is our motto, and that is our plight. But I may tell you, only through legal means, we will file cases, win or lose. That is the other thing. But you can't restrict me, my right to file petition for the enforcement of Article 25 of the Constitution. It is our religious right.
Sir, do you believe...
It is not restricted to Muslims.
Harishankar ji, you will see lots of politicians, trying to gain from what is happening in these cases. You have been very clear from the beginning that this is not a political issue. This is an issue of dharma. This is an issue of spirituality. This is an issue of religious rights. Correct? How do you feel about, the politics getting into this, sir? And I don't mean one party or two parties. I mean many different parties are trying to gain from what's going on in these cases.
My personal view is that is a political issue. Why election takes place? Election takes place what the law should be. Kindly see, place of worship has been enacted by Parliament. It is our right to say that party who repeals, we will vote only for that party. The work fight, lands of land, valuable land that has been taken away by work board. We can say work board be amended. Okay. It is a political issue. And in election, every question of principle has to be considered by the public. And it is our right to give vote or not to give vote, and not to give vote to the party who goes against Hindu sentiments.
Okay.
It is our right.
Harishankar Jain, thank you very much, sir. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for taking all of my questions and answering them candidly here on India Today. Thank you, sir. I'm also joined now by Manju Vyas Ji. She's a petitioner in the Gyanvapi case. Manju Ji, आपका स्वागत है. पहले तो मैं आपको शुभकामनाएं देना चाहता हूं कि कोर्ट की तरफ से आपके लिए एक गुड न्यूज आया है कल, और आज ये पूजा भी शुरू हुआ है. 30 साल के बाद शुरू हुआ है ज्ञानवापी के बेसमेंट में. आज क्या हुआ था, क्या एक डिटेल में बता सकते हैं मंजू जी कि आपके लिए ये इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है और एग्जैक्टली क्या हुआ था आज? मंजू जी, मेरी आवाज आ रही है? Okay, I think Manju Vyas cannot hear me. I'll go to her in just a moment, but we also have Jitendranath Vyas, who's a member of the same Vyas family and a former custodian of the Vyas Tehkana of the Gyanvapi complex. This is the area where that the puja has started taking place today. जितेंद्र जी, मेरा पहला सवाल है कि आज जो पूजा शुरू हुआ है कोर्ट वर्डिक्ट के बाद, उसके बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे? इसका क्या महत्व है, क्या इंपॉर्टेंस है आपके लिए?
हमारे परिवार के लिए बहुत खुशी की बात है, बहुत सौभाग्य का समय है समझ लीजिए. और हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हमारी विरासत जो है हमको मिल गई, भगवान हमारे मिल गए जो है, और इससे बढ़ के हम क्या कर सकते हैं.
आपके परिवार, व्यास परिवार के लिए ये कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है जितेंद्र जी? क्योंकि इस कोर्ट का जो ऑर्डर है जो सामने आया है कल, उस ऑर्डर में ये कहा जाता है कि ये जो बेसमेंट है ज्ञानवापी मॉस्क में, वो ब्रिटिश राज के दौरान भी आपके परिवार के का ही एक प्रॉपर्टी था.
हाँ बिल्कुल थी भाई, मुसलमानी राज से ही हम लोगों का जो है वहां पर चला रहा है सारा का. तो मुसलमानी राज के बाद अंग्रेजी राज ना आया, तो शुरू से ही चला रहा. अंग्रेजी राज में भी था उसी तरह ले लो.
1993 में जितेंद्र जी मुलायम सिंह यादव की सरकार ने इसको बंद कर दिया था. जो पूजा हो रही थी उस टाइम तक वो सब कुछ बंद हो गया था. क्या आप याद करके बता सकते हैं कि एग्जैक्टली क्या हुआ था, कैसे बंद हुआ था?
उसमें जो है विरोध हुआ, मेरे लोग विरोध किए थे, मतलब दरवाजा न लग पाए. दरवाजा वहां पहले से था, लकड़ी का दरवाजा था, ताला हम लोगों का बंद होता था. उसके बाद दरवाजा बना, लेकिन उन्होंने लगने नहीं दिया उसको.
जी, ये कोर्ट ऑर्डर के बाद क्या आप अंदर गए हैं तहखाने में? आपने क्या क्या देखा उसमें?
हाँ, उसको में बांस बल्लियाँ हमारी रामायण की सारी रखी जाती है, शुरू से रखी जाती है। और वहाँ जो है कबल के निशान बने हुए हैं, मूर्तियाँ जैसे मगर की, ये सब रखी हुई थी वहाँ पर हैं। ये सब चीज़ चिन्ह थे वहाँ पर जो है मंदिर के सारे जो है। और खंभे भी आदि प्राचीन काल के हैं, मंदिर के ही सारे खंभे लगे हुए नीचे, उसमें भी आकृतियाँ हैं।
Remember, India Today will continue to track the story. Jitendra ji, आप जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद from Varanasi. We will continue to track and bring you all voices from all sides here on India Today with the greatest amount of sensitivity. We are all Indian citizens. These are disputes that we will navigate. This one is going through the court, but we will bring you all voices and all facts on this case. Thanks for watching.